Hello my friends, it's Caddy. I am sharing my 70th process video and layout number 1 of 15 that I hope to create with this kit that I made up from my stash for my Work It Wednesday challenge. This is the layout that I created. It is titled Bros. It's a picture of my two boys. This was back in 2012. And they were just really cute in their little matching outfits, so I really love this picture. So I've pulled all items from my kit, of course, from my Work It Wednesday kit, and I do have a confession. This is not the first layout that I make with this kit. I did make another one, but it is for a design team project, and I will share that with you guys in a few days. So but it's the first layout that I can share, so that's why it is number 1. So I'm just beginning with some of the papers from my kit. You guys want to see the kit that I created and everything that is in it in detail, I will put the link below to that video where I shared everything that I added to this kit, which was all just things from my stash. This layout, this video does get cut off, so you're gonna see, because I didn't realize it stopped recording. So I will come in at the end and I will explain kind of what you missed, you know, what you didn't see me do on camera. So yeah, so basically I'm beginning with that diagonal stripe, that teal paper, which I really love, and then it has the stripes in like a navy color, and I love that paper. And then this polka dot paper I love as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that, and I'm gonna use both because I didn't want to use one or the other, and plus I didn't have a whole sheet of that blue polka dot paper. So and I did take off a strip, which I will save and use because I love that paper. And I'm going to do some stenciling here with some modeling paste. Unfortunately, in the end, the stenciling gets covered, most of it anyway. You can only see little hints of it on either side, but I'm okay with that. You know, I really didn't have much of a plan. I kind of knew what I wanted to do. I had an idea. I knew I wanted to use a stencil because it has diagonal lines, and so does the paper in the background. And you're going to see when I take it off, it looks pretty cool. And I didn't stencil it all the way down. I didn't do it perfectly. You know, like you can go to the edge of the stencil and get like a perfect triangle. Not triangle, rectangle, I'm sorry. Because I think this is like an 8x10 stencil, so you would get a rectangle, but I didn't do that. I just wanted it to be imperfect, and you can see that looks really cool, at least to me. It looks really cool. But in the end, I did layer a whole lot, and so basically it just you know, it gets covered up, most of it, but it's okay. It happens, right? So yeah, I walked away to wash my stencil. When you use modeling paste with anything, just, you know, go rinse it off, especially a stencil, because if you don't, then it's going to be a pain to take it off. It will eventually come off, but it is a pain. So yeah, just when you have a stencil, go and rinse it off right away. So just drying that a bit, making sure it's really dry before I start putting everything over it. And once it's dry, then I'm going to start doing my layers, and you're going to see me do most of my layers. Again, it's going to get cut off, so you're mainly going to miss out on the embellishing, is mainly what you're going to miss, but you will see me come in, like I said, and I will explain exactly what it is that I did. So you guys will see me explain in detail, or just go over what I did, which is just the embellishing part. So I'm matting the picture with black cardstock just to make it pop, and then just taking pieces from that. And I do take my trimmer and then trim on my lap. Yeah, that's where I trim. On my lap. And then this paper I cut up, and I decided I wanted to use on either end of the photo. So you're going to see me do that. I'm going to place that portion on top and then the other portion on the bottom, because I like that wood grain with that little blue sort of piece. So definitely wanted to use as much of that as possible. And I always try to do that. I try to cut up, like, even if it's a 6x6 paper pad, I try to cut up things and try to save things and you know, I just don't like to waste a big piece of paper behind something when it doesn't need to be there. So yeah, I do that all the time. And then here I go. I'm just kind of, I had picked a bunch of papers from the 6x6 paper pad, not being sure if I was going to use all of them or not, but I knew I wanted to use a lot of them. So that's what I'm doing. And basically it was just because I kept flipping through the 6x6 paper pad, and oh, I love that one. Oh, I love that one. Oh, that one's pretty. So I just picked a whole bunch. And then that's where all this layering came about, because I just wanted to use every paper. But it was fun. I love layering. I think it's a lot of fun to just layer a bunch of papers, because you get a lot of texture and a lot of interest on your layout. So yeah, it's getting pretty close to being cut off. I'm just basically working on my layers now, and then like I said, what you're gonna miss is me finishing my layers and just embellishing my layout a bit, or a lot. So yeah, it's about to cut off. So just stay tuned. In just a few seconds I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna go over what I did and how I embellished this page. If you have any questions, of course, you can always leave them below. Be right back. Hello everyone. Sorry that my video did get cut off. I didn't realize it as I was in the middle of my layout. So I did want to just very quickly go over what I did, because my video cut off very, very early in my process. So basically you guys saw me layer these papers and just do some texture paste here, some modeling paste to create this background, which I ended up covering up most of it anyway, but you know, you kind of never know these things when you start, right? So basically all I did a bunch of layers around my photos. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 layers behind my photo. And then besides layering that I did on behind my photo, which is just all papers from the 6x6 paper pad, I added these 3 embellishments, which these 3 are the cork embellishments from the Chamel cork stickers. So I use these 3, I just kind of lined them up there. I did use some of these acetate frames, which are from Basic Gray. So I used this one here, which I kind of put around my cork piece. This one was, I cut it in half, so I put one half here, and then another one that I used here. From these Me and My Big Idea Mombi chips, I did use this Perfect. I think that's the only thing I used, just that Perfect there. And then I used these stickers, which are the Lullaby from American Crafts, and they're aqua. And then the rest of the pieces, well, I did use some square sequins. These are teal, and then I used the navy blue ones to kind of, you know, contrast the colors. And then the rest of the pieces are from the ephemera pack, from the Craft Market ephemera pack. Up here, I got 2 tags, and I kind of tied them together here. So this one is just kind of dangling there, so it's not really, you know, it's gonna just kind of lay wherever, or, you know, fall wherever it feels like it, I guess, because it's just hanging there. Here's another tag, which I cut in half, and then I cut the other half of that in half and put it here. It made 2 pieces. This adds some pink over here. These hearts, I did like a little cluster over here with these 2 hearts and this number 2. Also from the ephemera pack. These pieces that I layered back here are all from the ephemera pack, as well as all of these triangles that I did use. So that's it. It's, you know, pretty straightforward. Just did a lot of layering. And then just a lot of embellishing. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Sorry, I was just straightening that out a bit. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I really like how the layout turned out. I just titled it Bros. Oh, and I did do one more thing. I did do ink splatters with India ink, and I did use Distress, Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain in Cracked Pistachio, just with a little brush. And I went over some of these edges here, around here, and then I did color the heart in this Cracked Pistachio. Just so that, because this was kind of too white for me, so I did use that and then just add a little bit of color in here. It's just very subtle, but it does make a difference, to me at least. So that's it. I didn't do anything else. This sticker is just a sticker from my stash that I had. I have another one here. It's just sitting there because it fell off the sticker sheet. I have a whole sticker sheet of these, and I just grabbed it from there and just put it there. So that's pretty much it. Sorry again that my process got cut off, but I didn't realize it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. See you soon.